for John Avildsen, and he's the only guy in there. Usually there's a casting person and a producer and a writer and somebody, right? Just me and him. And I love to share the story of my first time meeting with John Avildsen. I walk in and I meet a half a man. What do you mean? Well, he's got a camera on this side and a battery pack from here over, and this side's talking to him. He's looking at me. He's, "Hi, Pat, John Avildsen. Nice to meet you. Would you like to sit down and tell me a little bit?" So he's taping this thing, right? And we talk. Tell me a little bit about yourself. I tell him about myself. Would you like to read? Yeah, pick a couple of pages to read. I pick out two of the toughest scenes in the script, which hadn't even been staged or choreographed, just working off the top of my head, improvising virtually, and read. And thank you very much. Nice to meet you, etc., etc. And as I leave, he says, "Pat, don't you want to take your script with you? You might need it." That's the first little teeny tiny glimpse of maybe I got a shot at something here, right? So, and I learned this later on. They're in a pre-production meeting a few days later, and they're talking about the various things that got to be done to collectively pull the company together and all the usual myriad of problems. And during the process, John reaches over and clicks on the monitor. And Mega Mogul Jerry, he starts talking about all the business, and he looks over and he goes, "Hey, wait a minute. That's a Miyagi. That looks like a Miyagi. Who the hell is that actor?" And John says, "That's the Pat Morita you refused to read for this part." The rest is history. They bring me in 5 times. They want to see if I can do it again. Then they bring Ralphie in, fly him in from New York. They want to see if there's chemistry. We do it. They make us do it again. This time in costume, in front of the studio heads. The 5th time they bring me in, we on a cold blank outline stage, no sets, nothing, but in costume. But they shoot it this time. Of course, they've been shooting it, the process all along the way, but this time for real. And to Jerry's credit, he gets on the horn and says, "Pat, I almost made the worst mistake of my life. I just want to be the first to congratulate you. You got the part of Miyagi." So that's why Miyagi talk like this, because he ran out of energy.
There you go.
Nice. That was pretty insane. How he wasn't.
That almost couldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Could have been something
That almost
else.
didn't happen. That's fucking. It's still amazing because you can't imagine somebody else playing Mr. Miyagi.
Nope.
Also, R.I.P. to Mr. Pat Morita.
Pat Morita, man.
That's crazy. I did not know that he sounded like that.
You thought
I've never ever heard him in anything else except for the Karate Kid movies.
So you thought he had the real thick accent?
I was like, oh damn, this guy just fucking talks like that. Yeah.
And for him to be a comedian is so fucking nuts.
That's insane. I actually want to look up some of his stuff now. Wow, that's crazy.
Just blew your mind, and I see you learned something already.
It's crazy to me that he was at probably the lowest his career ever was at that point of almost giving up hope, maybe.
Yeah, and then to get this, of course nobody knew what it would become later on in life.
Yeah.
But to be a part of something as gargantuan as fucking Karate Kid, dude, that's still a household name.
Yep.
And and he brought up a really good point. The chemistry between him and Daniel throughout the whole movie is what makes it fantastic. At least for me.
Yeah.
The camaraderie and him being this kind of surrogate father for him, because I don't know if you guys noticed, but Daniel he's fatherless.
Yeah, single mom.
Yeah, he's just a single mom, and that's why
story of my life.
It's him not really knowing how to fight, and he took these karate classes at a fucking YMCA.
Yeah.
And it's not, he didn't really know anything, and And then enter Miyagi, who kind of shows him like the ropes and how to and discipline and how to kind of be a pacifist in a way too. So it's a really cool. There's a lot of cool morals underneath all of this as well.
Because in the beginning, Daniel's all about revenge, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and he's just
like, I need to get into a real dojo so I can kick these guys' ass.
Yeah,
and he's just thinking about violence, whereas Miyagi is like, no, I'll teach you how to fight, but you're gonna do it my way.
Yeah, and I like his thing where fighting is always the last option. Or don't.
And that's why I think he picks the tournament, because it's a sanctioned fight.
Yeah,
it's not a street fight like these guys. So they never stoop down to Sapka's level. Sorry,
I hate you. But no, and it's like I said, like I don't think I can't imagine anybody else playing this character but Pat Morita.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine anybody else playing Daniel LaRusso except for fucking Ralph Macchio. Again, like I said, like there's certain characters, certain actors that were made to play certain characters and shit, and these two were made to be these characters. They were not made to do a lot of stuff.
Not on this caliber.
Yeah.
Well, Pat Morita had already done some stuff, before. But Ralph Macchio, I think he was just this was filmed after Outsiders, right? Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. So this was like a second project, but like big second project and show, because I'm sure he did something in between.
Yeah, he was definitely an it guy for the 80s.
Yeah. Sure. And but I think that's what makes it so fucking cool, because he has a character that he could fucking play forever and it will still fucking be relevant.
Yeah,
that's the fucking crazy part. It's like Sylvester Stallone can play Rocky or 20 other Rocky movies and he would still be relevant because that's an iconic character.
So iconic, yeah.
Do you want to hit us with the Swan fact, sir?
I like that, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Swan facts. You guys ready for this?
Oh no, that wasn't Swan.
Alright, so the studio opted to cut out the drunk Miyagi scene, but was kept in due to the director insisting it stay. This scene would later earn Pat an Oscar nomination.
Nice.
Sapka still has the red jacket he wore in the beach scene.
Damn.
Today, yeah. Of course he does. Elizabeth Shue took a break from studying at Harvard to act in this film, which is his love interest.
Oh, really?
Sapka has been approached many times, some even wanting to fight him based on his character's actions in the film.
It's a great heel, man. It's a great heel.
Yeah. Yes, I guess he's said on record that he's had to convince people that it's just
a movie.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. And they say pro wrestling's fake, right?
Yeah. That's oh shit. That's how you know you have a little niche in pop culture.
Yeah.
When people want to fight you because of something you did. The last spin kick in the tournament, which takes Daniel out of the tournament at first.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that was he actually was injured by that.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if it was maybe like a misstep by the kid, but when you see the contact, they really did hit his knee. So, pretty wild. It brings a kind of authenticity to the end of the film. I'm pretty sure he was really limping and shit.
But then you're like, oh
really
shit,
in pain.
that motherfucker was like really limping.
Here's a cool one. Pat actually designed the bonsai tree used for the dojo. For the
the symbol?
On the back.
Miyagi-Do.
Miyagi-Do.
Boom.
That's cool.
Sorry, I'm butchering shit.
Miyagi.
Miyagi.
You didn't say that. I'll give you credit. Zabka was an experienced wrestler prior to this film, so he had no experience with karate or any martial arts, but he was a seasoned wrestler.
Okay.
Which is interesting, right?
That's my boy. That's why he's the real Karate Kid.
And then after this, he was so interested in studying karate, he kept going, and he is now, maybe he's even further down the ranks, but he was like a green belt or something. He's got a double degree with the green belt.
Nice.
I think is what I read.
That's really cool.
Pat was super influenced by karate master Fumio Demura and used him as an inspiration for Miyagi in all aspects. And Fumio was actually stepped in as his double for certain stuff.
No,
So he was there on set,
sick.
which is why I think that a lot of the theories and stuff probably ring true because he was there. Charlie Sheen actually turned down the role of Daniel.
Fuck.
Charlie Sheen?
Yes.
Tiger blood.
What the fuck? That's a line of coke and fucking wax on, wax off shit.
This was a top rental for 1985.
Hell yeah.
I would imagine so.
The best
Around.
was the. You're not going to believe this. The budget for this film. Take a guess.
I would say $1 million.
One?
Yeah, 1 million.
Little low.
A little low. Oh, no lower. 1.5.
You guys are cold.
Really?
All right, so the budget was $8 million,
Jesus.
but guess how much it's grossed?
I'd say like 55 at the time.
91 million.
God damn.
Holy shit.
That's a shitload of profit that they
Making
made.
your money back.
Yeah, talking about making your money back in inflation, bro.
Fuck.
8 million makes 91 million.
Damn.
Jesus.
That goes to show you, bro. It goes to show you how much.
If you strike a nerve
Yeah.
in pop culture, you bring out your shit at the right time, you can accomplish anything.
Fuck, that's crazy.
It is.
That's insane.
God damn.
And that's the end of my
Of the
swan.
swan facts. Swan facts. Swan facts.
Remix. All right, so
So we hit the end of the show where we do our cheap plugs.
yeah.
So where can they find us, James?
Alright, so you can find us on Instagram at @dropthemic_podcast. We got lots of cool material there. Stuff to look at, stuff to like. You can comment on everything. If you want to talk to us privately and you don't want to be so public about it, you can hit us up in those DMs.
Slide in those DMs.
Oh yeah,
please.
slide up in there. Hit us up with a request, a question about what we're doing next, or just maybe a comment on how we're doing. We're pretty normal people, so just talk to us.
Yeah.
Please follow the podcast page. We never say that. Check us out. Check out our post. We're on there all the time. Me and James run it.
Yes.
Together. Please follow it. We'd love to hear what you think. And hit the link in the bio. We always put the Spotify, the direct shortcut there. So check out whatever episode if you're just stepping in. Now go back into the archive. We have this is 108, so we have 108 episodes to choose from.
Yeah.
Something for everybody. Tons and tons of different genres, specials, from ghost stories to you name it. It's all there.
Yes.
And it's a lot of fun, I have to say.
Oh yeah. I have fun doing it at least.
It's a lot of fun. We just recently brought Diego on, so this is his second official